Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am wanting to do a sparkly silvery kind of look, and for this I'm going to use yet again my Frozen Elsa palette. I know I have just posted with these, but this is the thing. I know that sometimes when people get a palette, especially a super popular one, and I don't know how super popular this one is, but I know it was pretty popular, at least according to what Instagram made it look like. But the thing is I know a lot of people that when they get a palette and they may not know necessarily what to do with it, they want to go and look at tutorials and try to find options. So the thing is I want to be able to show you versatility with a palette. So this may be something that I start doing, I don't know yet. But I definitely want to do it with this because I want to use the silver and because I want to give you an option outside of the burgundy of what to use from this palette. So it may be helpful to someone that wants to have different looks and maybe doesn't want to just do what, you know, the same thing with purples. Maybe they want to try something different. Maybe they do want to use the purples and they can look at a different tutorial for that, you know? So I'm just trying to make it, you know, where everyone that has this or is interested in this, you know, may have an option that they would want to try. So I definitely want to try this beautiful silver in here because it's gorgeous. So the thing that I'm really loving about this palette, outside of the obvious, like how pretty it is, the wintry colors, is that this is like, I don't know if I've never paid attention before maybe, or if this is something with this palette that's maybe not with a lot of other ones, but I feel like with this palette, you can use any of the colors with any of the other colors. Like I feel like this could go with this can go with this can go with this can go with this. I feel like any of them, you can make any combination with this specific palette. So I feel like it's super awesome in that, like, you know, super versatile. I feel like you can probably do that with a lot of palettes, but I feel like with this one, you can use every shade with one another. That's just my opinion on it. You might not think so. I don't know. But let's get started. And I'm going to go in with this color Fire first on just a fluffy brush. And this is just a BH number 5 brush. I just want to put this in the crease just for like a transition shade, just so it's not one flat note of color. So I feel like this shade may go on well with a brush, but I want to use my finger for it. The Ice Crystal shade. Oh yeah, see, that's going on. Just like this shade is so freaking nice. But I really want to use my finger for this just because it's so buttery and soft. I feel like I'm going to get, oh my god. You see that? I feel like I'm going to get maximum impact and pigmentation with my finger, which looks about right. And I'm going to pack this all over the lid, because I really want this to be a pronounced appearance. So I'm just going to take a little fluffy guy and blend and soften these edges. This is just a Luxie 237 blending brush. It's just a tiny tapered blending brush. This color is so freaking pretty though. So this color and I think it was Gale, or no, it was Northern Lights, have the same type of texture and consistency. They're so soft, so buttery. I think I want to use the Northern Light shade just to add a little bit of dimension to this look so it's not one note across the lid, which is fine if you want to do that. That's a really simple look if you want to do that. And it would be easy to do. So on a small smudgy brush, this is just a BH number 8, I'm going to take that silvery shade, what was it called? Ice Crystals. And I'm going to rim that under the eye. A little of this shade goes absolutely a long way, so just keep that in mind when you use it. And now I want to go back into Northern Lights, and I'm going to rim that on the outer edge also. So I'm going to take a little of this shade Cuddle Close, which, like I mentioned before in my other video, it looks pearly, but it's actually got like a pink shift to it, if you can see that. And I'm going to pop that in the inner corner. So, and I think for some extra, like, to this, I want to add a liquid liner. I'm going to try this Jante Blue 24-hour liquid eyeliner. I don't see a shade. I'm pretty sure it's just black. But It's a felt tip liner. Haven't tried it yet. Hopefully it doesn't suck, but I'm just gonna make a small wing. So you know how you think you're gonna do a little wing liner and then you screw up and you keep having to even out your wings? Yeah, that's what happened to me today. So I look like a freaking eagle right now with these big wings. So let's just go with it. I'm gonna be using one of my favorite black liners. This is from Sugar Cosmetics. It is one of my most favorite black liners in the world that I've tried, which I've tried a lot, but it's my most favorite, stays on, and it's super, super, super black. It is the Intense Kajal Blackout #1 from Sugar Cosmetics, and I'm going to curl my lashes and use the Tarte Big Ego mascara, and then we're going to move on to lips and highlighter. Okay, so now that we have done the eyelashes, done the waterline tight line, and the wing liner, we are going to move on to highlight. But first, the eyeliner actually isn't bad. It dries matte, which I really like. I really prefer that over a shiny wing liner. I do wish it was just a little blacker. Like, if you guys have watched any of my videos, you know I want it the blackest it can be. My eyeliner, my mascara, my wing liner. I want it all to be as black as it can be if I'm going to use black. So I do wish it was a little darker, but it went on really well. And it's not patchy or streaky or any of that stuff. Kind of nice. So I'm going to use the Nomad Highlighter Illuminated Highlighting Powder in Midnight Sun. This is just a travel oral. This is not oral. It's travel. Okay. It's travel size, and you don't see a lot of people use like travel size items and stuff on here. Why? You know, like if you have it, use it. And why not, if you want to try something, get a sample size of it, or like why not get a sample service subscription? Like, are you embarrassed? Don't be embarrassed. I'm not embarrassed. No. I have it, I'm going to use it, and if I like it, I'm going to recommend it. I have used this, and I do like it. So this is, I told you, the shade Midnight Sun. I wanted to use like a white pearly shade to go with this. Rodeo Drive would go really well with this, but I didn't want to use that one today. I wanted to use this. So I'm going to do my little highlighting that I like to do. And you guys know the drill with that. If you want to see a video on that, head up to my video and watch a detailed video on highlighting and bronzing and such. But I'm going to skip past this part. Okay, so I'm thinking I want to do a red lip with this. And a lot of my red lips are, or red lipsticks are red with orange undertones because I am very warm yellow and golden toned under my skin. I don't know if you can tell or not on camera, but I have very warm undertones. And so I tend to stick with really orange red lipsticks, but I do have this pink red Strawberry Pop liquid lipstick from Dose of Colors that I think might be pretty. So we're gonna try this and see if it works. Alright, so I feel like this lip is looking a little orangey, but it's definitely not in the tube. This is definitely a pink red, and I feel like it just looks a little bit orange on camera, but as I always do, I always take pictures in real daylight instead of under these big fluorescent lights. I always take pictures in real daylight after I do a makeup look, and I post it to there that are unfiltered so you can see how something actually looks. So if something looks a little off on here, chances are you can go to my Instagram, which I link below, and you can find pictures of how it looks in real daylight, unfiltered, not covered up, nothing fixed, blemished, no color changed, no skin smoothing, none of that crap. It's all just real junk. So, because I'm a person and I look like a real person, and more people should be thinking that way, you know, in my opinion. But this is the finished look, and I'm going to bring you guys in and show you. So these are the eyes, and they're nice and, you know, have an eyelash stuck to another eyelash. You ever get short eyelashes like that to stick to your bottom one? Like some of them that aren't as long as your top ones that stick to your bottom ones? Well, I do. So like I said, I really like that liner. It is black, don't get me wrong, but it's not as quite like boom black as I want it to be. Hope you guys like this video, and make sure you leave a comment below if you would like this video. Share it to the world if you would like to share it. And if you recreate this look, let me know in the comments, or you can show it to me on your Instagram and tag me in it on your Instagram, on my Instagram. Like I said, I'll link that below. And most of all, make sure you subscribe so you keep getting content like this, because why not? Yeah. But I post every Tuesday and Thursday, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!